One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pop. The Scarlet Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Nebraska's offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw on that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Running into the open space. Past the 30. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Barney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Pemberton. Here's the pressure. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Tosses it incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Hutchinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Pemberton. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle, it's Mitchell. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. The run from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's as if this guy has morphed into Ndamukong Suh. He's dominating right now.
Man, Ndamukong Suh, one of the best players I've ever seen live. Just unbelievable. And this guy, if you're mentioned with Ndamukong Suh, you're having yourself a day. Getting a couple sacks, getting in the backfield, being that dominating presence.
And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Pemberton. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Baker. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
And the Huskers will hustle to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Keys. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Finds his big tight end.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Running back searching for a hole. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Barrels ahead. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 4 over Boston College. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Pemberton. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going for it all. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Pemberton. They're working that left side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man quickly. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. To the air on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same.
Finds a spot in the middle. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Nebraska! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Pemberton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Makes the quick grab. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. To the air, it's Raiola. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Gonna look downfield again. With the catch, it's Barney. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Off play action on first down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Oh, they're after him. Forced out of the pocket. Turning it on. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. The toss to the outside. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Mills. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, what a move. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Huskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Pemberton. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy's becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Western Kentucky is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base.
To the air, it's Pemberton. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Duff. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes one man miss. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Field goal is good.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Pulled and fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To throw, it's Raiola. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's good enough for a first down.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Huskers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Pulls it, fired complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Pemberton. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They boot it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing.
There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Scarlett Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Punt is in the air. And the returner will be knocked down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. They'll run the screen. Hard running there. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking for room, it's Barney. Spins away from the defense. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Caught close to the marker, it's Mills. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The sure hands, it's Hunter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cornhuskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Splits the uprights, good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. That's caught, it's Mills. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right back to him on the ground. Turning it on. Stumbled to the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type